Hey everybody, this is Pete Carmasino with Chaikin Analytics. Thanks for clicking and watching this short video on one of the stocks that is actually being widely downloaded on Chaikin Analytics in the last week. So today's video is just not financial advice. I think you guys know that these are not recommendations. It's just us pointing out how to use our system, what charts are setting up properly at the moment, and how to kind of evaluate what you see on our system. So let's just get right into it. Electronic arts has obviously been an extreme winner in this particular shutdown, stay-at-home type environment we've seen ourselves in the last 5 months, almost to the day. Actually, 5 months and 1 day from the date of the lockdown. And you can see around that time in the end of the year, which is typically the holiday season, electronic arts normally you would expect to do well. We had a bit of a sell-off. Relative strength stayed strong. What happened is you'll notice our power gauge rating, which is really a fundamentally weighted rating, and I like to call it and refer to it as almost a report card of the internal fundamentals of this particular company, which is Electronic Arts. And we have 20 sub-factors or 20 total factors, 4 major categories, and each category has 5 sub-factors. And here are your financials, your earnings, the technical aspect. This is the external factors: price, volume, trend, things of that nature. And then this is an interesting one, experts. You get to see the estimate trends. Short interest is, this is saying it's a very bullish setup right here, which means there are less shorts or very little shorts against this, but insiders have been selling, rightfully so. Analyst trend and industry strength are very strong. So what you see here is a factor weighted type rating that's really leaning toward the financial side. It's about 85% fundamental, right? Which would include earnings and experts as well. So when you understand that, and you can start to see, you get a lot of information on this chart: market cap, revenue, quick PE look, and then I can scroll through and see a lot of other metrics here. You can see 52-week high, low, the performance relative to the S&P, and it continues. Earnings, ratios, dividends. Not for this one, doesn't have one. So you can start to see where these things live and what the ratios actually look like. So a lot of information quickly in one page. I'll collapse this so we get a better look at the chart and see where some of the setups were. So you can see our Chaikin money flow has remained strong along with relative strength. We had a dip in strength here in that June area and never really broke the bottom trend and continued higher. This middle band is a 21-day moving average. So we had some opportunities before earnings, which is a tough time to trade any stock because we just don't know what might be said on the conference call and what might be construed as good or bad information, or typically we're looking for good numbers, which they delivered, and obviously something that's saying outlook is going to remain strong as well. So it looks as if we did have a bit of our pullback. We didn't quite get oversold, right? We like to look at that as a tactical way to potentially enter a stock that's been continually rising. But I use this chart because it is popular. It's a name that's well known, and it's actually been pulled over 9,000 times in the last week on our system by our users. So I thought it would make for a good kickoff to this series, this video series on our blog. So thanks for joining me. Again, this is Pete Carmasino. Have a great day.